This video will provide a clear understanding of all of the aspects of low-income subscriber recruitment presented by Community Energy Project. Community Energy Project is the low-income facilitator for the Oregon Community Solar Program. We have over 40 years of experience in adult education and direct repairs and weatherization for historically disadvantaged communities. We provide 6 different kinds of workshops on weatherization, lead poisoning prevention, and community solar to approximately 1,200 households a year, and serve hundreds of additional homes through direct weatherization, efficiency upgrades, safety repairs, and energy analysis. We do this in partnership with hundreds of other agencies. The low-income facilitator has 2 main roles: recruitment and verification. CEP will be recruiting a high percentage of the low-income participants for this program, supporting project managers to meet the low-income goals and requirements, providing education for the public and for community-based organizations that work with low-income populations. Stakeholders have asked that we also recruit with additional equity goals in mind, such as rural populations, people of color, and those on fixed incomes like seniors and people with disabilities. As low-income facilitator, CEP will also verify each low-income participant to be sure that they meet the income guidelines, live in the right service area, and are sized correctly based on previous energy use. We'll also be gathering demographic information and managing the waitlist and assignment of low-income participants. Project managers will be able to choose their own level of recruitment support. A PM can recruit all of the low-income participants themselves, giving the LIF names and information on subscribers so that we can complete the verification process. The PM would provide a list of their participants to the low-income facilitator for final verification. They can also ask the low-income facilitator conduct all of the recruitment for low-income subscribers on their behalf, or they may choose a combination of both. The PM can conduct recruitment themselves. They must share some basic elements of the plan with the low-income facilitator, however. We would like to know why you are recruiting yourself and the number of people you're recruiting out of the total number of subscribers for your project. Explain which communities you plan to target, your core recruitment message, and what tactics you're planning to use. The PA team can then ensure that all messages meet the code of conduct and aligns up with statewide messaging. This will also ensure that the low-income facilitator is coordinating outreach tactics that are complementary and not competitive, and we can also provide additional advice should we see the opportunity. We would also like to know which, if any, community-based organizations you're currently or plan to partner with. This will help us to modify our recruitment tactics so that CBOs do not get bombarded with requests and redundant information. Additionally, we can provide education support to new partners if desired. PMs will also include a timeline for recruitment and sign-up, and if the PM has any struggles meeting the goals, the low-income facilitator can provide support. Let us know when turnover occurs if you would prefer to find replacement subscribers yourself or if you would like us to do so. The low-income facilitator will conduct statewide recruitment to find low-income subscribers, working with other community-based organizations, government agencies, municipalities, local media, and more to spread the word about this opportunity. Once participants are added to a wait list, they'll be assigned an order, prioritizing the most beneficial project for that subscriber. This means projects that provide additional incentives to low-income subscribers may receive priority in meeting their goals. We could also share recruitment. Project managers may want to do their own recruitment, but need help with their marketing plan. The low-income facilitator can provide support on a marketing plan to help strategize additional options. Or a PM may be able to only find a percentage of a project. Say if 200 slots were available, but they were working with an affordable housing complex that had only 70 households. We could find the remaining participants. Given the fact that low-income subscribers are defined by their lack of resources, we took special care to ensure that participation in the program is something that would not hurt vulnerable communities, and that this would be a product that is desirable to a market that, for the most part, has not been served with solar. Since CEP will be relying on relationship-based outreach, the product also has to be palatable to CBOs. Thus, low-income subscribers pay no upfront termination fees, and subscription fees may not exceed the credits in any given month. There's also a minimum 20% subscription discount for low-income subscribers. The LIF works with every low-income subscriber. We make an appointment, typically over the phone, to verify that the subscriber is a qualifying utility customer and gathering information such as income, past utility bills, and demographic information. The LIF also helps provide basic education to the subscriber so they have a strong understanding of what to expect as they enter the program. In general, once a participant goes through the validation process, they are assigned a place on the waitlist by power territory. The low-income facilitator will prioritize low-income user experience first. They will then be added to a project based on a combination of their recommended subscription size and by the project's desirability. Projects with the highest bill savings and the highest percentage of project dedicated to low-income customers will have an advantage in that they will receive low-income subscribers first. This may be a crucial issue if there is a waitlist shortage. A PM who recruits their own participants will bypass this general procedure. If a PM has more interested people than they can accommodate for their project, participants can connect directly with us to be put on the statewide waitlist and connected with another project. As part of the verification process, the LIF asks each participant for permission to access past utility data. We will use this to make a recommendation on how to size a subscription for the project manager. If we do not have enough use history for a participant, say due to a recent move or a new account, we will recommend subscriptions at 50% estimated consumption based on previous use and previous occupants' use. If the PM is recruiting low-income participants themselves, they may choose to size a subscription or ask the LIF to make a recommendation based on past utility use data. If oversubscription occurs, the low-income subscribers' bills cannot increase as outlined in the PIM. Their bills will return to normal as the credits are used to pay back the oversubscription. If you have additional questions about the low-income aspects of the program, you can reach out to Sherry Vilmark or Haley Mountain, whose contact information is on the screen. If you have low-income participants interested in the program, you can also send them directly to the Solar Coordinator at 971-544-8718 or email solar@communityenergyproject.org.